All right, so for this video, I'm trying to think of how I'm going to say this because this might be such a massive, exclusive kind of thing that was kind of sort of given to me that I don't think you've heard this anywhere else. I don't know that there's any other YouTuber, any other person on the internet, any other person on the face of the earth that has written or spoke or made public knowledge what I might have maybe have just gotten. You know, the other day, recently, I was telling y'all about DENT coin and hinting around about DENT coin that, man, just imagine if one or two or whatever, a couple big cell phone carriers end up signing a deal with DENT, like some very small ones overseas have already done. That could be absolutely massive, skyrocket the price of DENT if you would ever hear something like that. So I'm talking about this, and for good reason. And how can I say this? Other than you heard it here first, thanks to some people that I know, that I trust, that have kind of sort of confirmed, kind of sort of is an understatement, that it's going down with DENT at some level. And the biggest thing as to why any and all cell phone carriers at some point are going to want to be working with DENT token is because when you go overseas or you go across a border, you're roaming and data usage spikes through the roof and you get a huge bill and all that. And they went on to explain to me, and I can't tell you the level that this person that I spoke with is, who he works for, etc. Just listen very closely to me and get you some damn DENT. And if you already have DENT, get some more DENT, in my humble opinion. Not a financial advisor, but I did tell you about Wild Token. It went up to 210% the next day. And then we have a massive unprecedented stock market, and not really stock market unprecedented, but a huge sell-off in the stock market, even huger in the crypto market the next day, which is actually still today, the 2nd of February, 1st and 2nd. But I did get a couple emails, FYI. Joe, I can't thank you enough for what you just did. That damn wild call. I followed Trader Boss's rule. I never sell off of anything. Like he said, always keep some behind. But damn it, I sold off on that wild when it was running up yesterday. And I've got you to thank for it. Thank you so much for that tip. Not a problem. And if JSNIP4 wasn't an honorable kind of guy, I could have taken the wild tokens that I had, knowing I'm going to give this out in the trade call group first, and then I'm going to do a video for tomorrow to tell the rest of the world about wild and why I think it's going to go higher, because they're going to have their platform released, and then they're going to peg their value of their token to $10, as long as 100 to 1 with Ethereum. Ethereum's 1,000, that equals $10. May take a little time to get that equalizer effect, if you will, to where the $60-$70 whatever per token goes up to dollars, and I explained that, but nonetheless the damn thing spiked heavily on that news. I could have capitalized the living hell out of that and sold a bunch of y'all my freaking DENT at that time. My wild tokens. I still have every one of them. Every single one of them. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to prove it to you. Just because I want to show you. Stand by. All right, so I had to edit this. I just want to be upfront with a lot of y'all, because sometimes you just think, well, how do we know we can trust this guy? Because I got a damn track record, that's why. But I want to show you this anyways. You can go to my Ether wallet, you put in your address, you then click on the tokens button, and it tells you all of the transfers that have happened. As you can see, I do have some Spectre tokens. These little freebies that a lot of people get, garbage, whatever, that just came in for whatever reason. You can see the date, 1/29. When did I tell you guys about it? It was after that. Okay. And notice none left. I didn't go put it on an exchange to sell, to capitalize on you guys, running the price up and me making a profit, 200% profit. Nope. Kept every one of them. I told you I had 50,000 of them. There they are. Of course, you can do the math and figure out what they're worth. I don't know why I even scratched out the value because it doesn't really matter. But those were wild tokens. Just want to, I'm going to share it with you. So back to DENT. Okay. I feel that the information I've been given by the individual who gave it to me, mind you, that I just need you to trust me if you are thinking about getting a DENT. I gain nothing from you getting into DENT. You getting in or not getting into DENT affects me no way, no how. I got those things months and months and months and months and months ago as just a what the hell, sounds like an interesting idea. Boy, they got a lot of tokens, but whatever. I'll put some ETH into there. Thinking if it ever got to a penny, boy, am I going to pat myself on the back. Great, epic move, Joe. Nice one. It got to 10 cents. Before it got there, it was up to 3 cents. I started selling some and then realized, nope. Not going to sell anymore. Made a phenomenal profit on that, but still had a bunch left over. A lot more left over than I sold. Thinking, maybe if this thing goes up a lot higher. Matter of fact, there's no real news with DENT working with any major cell phone company. What's the chances that it might happen? Well, it could happen. I'm thinking about it. Well, that's why I'm holding on to my tokens. Not getting it, not going to get rid of any. So as I'm telling y'all about this the other day, let's just say that I contacted somebody who wanted to contact me. So I made that happen, of course, getting back with them. And again, I know who they are. They know who they are. And I have very strong reason to believe what they told me is going to happen. And without being super specific, there are going to be some major cell phone companies that make a deal with DENT sometime in the not so distant future. I'll just say it like this. Honestly, if 2, maybe 3 months goes by, I'd feel comfortable saying 2 months, honestly. And we don't hear any kind of announcement about DENT, new deal, or this, that, or whatever cell phone provider or carrier, I'll be absolutely blown away. But the good news is, even if that doesn't happen, all qualify. Rising tides raise all ships. And this ship, this particular one called DENT, is going to go back up. It's already been to 10 cents. Already. And like I love to show you all of the time, Jay Snip likes to show you all the time, show you all the time, show you all the time. Let me just pull up DENT and just share the screen with you. This is 2.3 cents effectively here. It's been as high as 10. Let's round that off to 2.5 cents. So that would be 0.25 here. 4 times that value is 10 cents. It was down to 1.5 cents earlier when everything was sell-off mode. So it has already gone up significantly from that perspective. As soon as it gets 3 cents, it doubled, right? All I'm trying to say here is that I think it might be in your best interest for your own selves potential profit to get you some DENT. And if you got some DENT, you might want to get some more. I'm just going to tell you how my life has changed a little bit for the better getting into cryptos. I'm talking about what I'm doing. I'm sharing everything. It's all been for free. The only thing anyone's ever paid for are these cryptos classes, and it's about learning how to trade and stuff. It has nothing to do with all the free information that I've given out, the ICOs and all that stuff. That's free. It's free info. And I like it that way. But I didn't realize when I started doing this, never even crossed my mind, how many people would be listening, how many more new people would, 70,000 subscribers already. I didn't think I'd be hitting that milestone so quick. I was probably in the 40,000, half that maybe in the beginning of 2017, probably. I don't know. Excuse me. So when people hear what you're doing, man, he got in this thing, Veritasium, he got it at $6, he sold off at 120. I want to follow this, I want to listen to this guy. That happens a lot for obvious reasons. You hear about someone doing something like that, I want to know what that guy's doing. That guy just did a win, I want to see how he did. That's why I can do it, right? I mean, it's just human nature. But I'm not thinking how many people are going to really follow me. Like, follow me and do these things. But apparently a lot of people did. And you make some interesting friends and acquaintances in the process. People that feel like they owe you because you hooked them up, unbeknownst to myself. So, I've got this guy that's, starting a movie production company. He's done other things movie related in the past, reaching out to me. Hey, you want to be in this little film coming up? And by the way, there's another crypto personality on YouTube that's supposedly going to be there too. I'm not going to say that person's name because I don't know if they've ever even given that information out. And he's going to make he's going to fit the particular role beautifully. But I don't know if he's announced it, so I don't want to just share that. And again, we're talking small little couple lines, he and me, myself, whatever. But it's cool to just say, oh my God, I'm going to be in a movie. And the only reason that's happening is probably because someone followed me over to cryptos and feels like, hey, Joe, you hooked me up, dude. I love that. I want to do you a favor. You want to be in a movie just for fun? Sure. Like, cool. So that's a cool acquaintance to have. Really psyched about that. But then you got other people. Oh, we're watching you. Now I know somebody that knows somebody that's super high level at, well, some particular entity related to phone and data and cell phone and all that stuff. That might have just let me in on some information that they think is pretty damn solid about DENT coin, if you know what I mean. Remains to be seen, sure. But I'm willing to take a gamble. You've already seen what the thing went to 10 cents. Remember what I said? I say a few times now. I give a prediction of, man, if not a prediction, but like, where do you think it's going? Oh, if that thing hits a penny, I'm all out. I'm selling off. Oh, if Populous goes to $5 or $6, I'm out. And I went out on Populous, $5 or so. It's hit $70 the other day. Oh, painful. Not really, because the rest of the cryptos look beautiful, right? But still, man, I'd like to really, really capitalize. I missed that one, But I still made a freaking killing on the $5 move. DENT. Oh, if it gets $1, I'll sell off all. I mean, a penny, excuse me. Wasn't even paying attention. Somebody emails me, Joe, are you in the DENT by chance? Have you seen that damn thing lately? Actually, I am in the DENT. Let me go look. Oh my God, it's 3 cents right now. Calculator. Start over. Calculator. No, it can't be right. Start over. Calculator. Yes, it's right. Oh boy. It's past the penny. Matter of fact, it's 3 times past that penny. It's 3 cents now. But something was telling me, hey, go ahead and take your profit. Ain't nothing wrong with taking some nice profit, but don't you dare sell all. I sold about a quarter of what I had. And then it went to 10 cents after that. And I still said, nope. There's a lot more upside to this one. And I'm going to be very, very patient. I did not know what I think I know now that I just shared with you about this DENT coin, where it might be going in the not so distant future. And again, the main thing here is going overseas, going out of your plan zone. Oh, I'm going to hit you with, 50 cents a minute, all this whatever crap, roaming. 50 megabytes is, this much dollars. Whoa. You use the DENT application, done. Buying minutes across the damn globe, having an open market dictate that. Oh, it's a win for everybody. And this particular guy was kind of explaining a few scenarios that I didn't even think about, like that. Going out of your zone or whatever, roaming, and how it'd be so beneficial for that. So I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna have to do a video tonight, but I've got to not be too, open with the source, if you know what I mean. I'm confident nobody else knows this on the planet YouTube. So once again, I'm thinking a connection I just made that now I now have info that maybe nobody else has practically. And I'm telling you, if this goes down the way we think it's going to go down, I want you to remember this video and save this damn thing. So that when DENT does what DENT is going to do, that we think, maybe we'll get it wrong, but I don't think so. You're going to come back and say, damn it, Joe. I thought I loved you before, and I did. And I followed you through 2017. And then at the end of the year, I really loved you. You really forced me to stay into cryptos. I got nervous a couple times. Then January came and I was ready to sell off everything. I was so terrified, but you came out. You weren't even nervous at all. You kind of settled me and a bunch of other people down. You were right. Cryptos are right. They always go back up. Thank God that happened, man. I'm really loving you a lot, but damn it. I also listened to you that one day when markets were bloody red. And then you said, Dent, get some more. It's 2.5 cents or so. And I listened to you. Joe, I owe you the rest of my life. I get people telling me like that. Listen to me. You don't owe me a damn thing. You owe me nothing. I love doing the videos. I love getting these connections and getting little tidbits of certain things out there. Just like the wild crypto. Got a little insight into it. It wasn't that it was private information. It was pretty much public information, but it wasn't out there. And yeah, freaking wild token ran up to 210%. One day, I'm seeing millions of dollars in volume. Oh my gosh, did my video do that? No, can't be. What was the volume the day before? $50,000, 27,000, 30,000. Oh no, it can't be. Jason Ford did not just push 10 or 12 million dollars into this damn thing by opening his fat mouth. Well, CoinMarketCap says otherwise. Whoa. Okay? Whoa. I don't know the exact amount. I still try to figure out sometimes. You know, just for example, if we look at DENT in this case, and it says $19 million. Now, let me zoom in a little more to basically today. So that was the first. Here's the second. You know, and each time you move this over, if you look at the time, it says, you know, 039, 049. 54. So it's like every 5 minutes or so. But you can see the volumes changing constantly all over the place. What I can't figure out, to be honest with you, is adding up all of this every 5-10 minutes all the way across for the whole day and trying to figure out what is the actual total volume that happened in that time. And I don't know, you know, because it's 12 million over here, back over here, it's only 7-8 million over here, you know, it's only 6 million. Well, how could it be 6 million in volume here if it was 8 million over here, right? More actions happening. Doesn't make sense to me. What I'm trying to say is I don't know how the hell to add up all that and determine what the hell flowed into it, but it was millions and millions of dollars. And that's kind of scary when you think, well, you're a YouTuber, you open your mouth, man. People will follow you off a cliff. Hopefully you don't speak about something that falls off a cliff because they'll follow you over there. Which is why I'm trying to be extremely careful about the stuff I talk about. But at the same time, when I think I got something, I want to share this with my damn people. I'm not kidding when I say I want people to do what I'm doing as far as getting, you know, making a damn small fortune if possible in these cryptos. Pay off your car, pay off your student loan, maybe pay for your kid to go to college. You want them to go to college? Maybe you got a house too that has a mortgage on there. Oh, I only got $120,000 left on my mortgage, or I've got whatever your situation is, doesn't matter. Know that you might be able to pay the damn thing off. Just knowing that makes me want to come out here and do these videos all the damn time. Just to think how many freaking lives are being affected. I had this lady email me today. And absolutely terrified. Her first name was Donna. We'll just leave it at that. In her 60s. Joe, I think I've been hacked. Oh my God. You know, my Coinbase, I can't get in there anymore. Even my Exodus wallet, I think they stole everything out of there and then changed the damn password on me somehow. And I'm trying to get support and I can't get support. And, you know, like from the Exodus people or whatever, or the, you know, Coinbase, because they're, you know, days behind, backlogged. And I'm thinking, man, both you can't log into Coinbase and you can't log into your Exodus. I haven't heard of that one yet. Like, you know, they changed the password on you. So I'm like, well, what exactly happened? She's like, well, I don't know. You know, I just can't log in anymore. I think I got hacked. So I said, all right, you know, let me help you out remotely. So I remoted her computer. She has her thumb. She said, I followed everything you said. I've got the thumb drive with all my files on the thumb drive out of my computer. I don't know how this could have happened. And I said, all right. So she had already deleted the old wallet, Exodus, grabbed the new one, and it was a blank wallet. So she said, well, what I gathered online from the Exodus site was that I got to do this restore, but when I typed in those 12 keywords, I couldn't do it, and just it wouldn't work, whatever. So I'm like, all right, let me try it. So she puts her thumb drive in. I grabbed the 12 keywords, and I put them into Exodus. It accepts them. Okay, restoring your wallet, blah, 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 blah. I start hearing the sound of cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. Oh, your money's there. I was like, well, it says it can take up to 10 minutes to fully update the wallet. Let's make sure that the money stays there. Now we don't see it now leaving. It never left. And it finished, and it says, okay, now do your backup, because now you guys set a new password after restoring it. So I said, all right, go ahead and put your password in. And she's like, well, all right, I'll try it. So she starts putting her password in, and she uses the numpad for the number part of her password. It's got characters and, letters and then numbers, whatever. And she's like, how come that my numbers, I can't get, why is the number not showing up? Instantly, I knew what the problem was. Instantly. Do you have numlock on the keyboard, or is it turned off? Oh, shoot, I think it's off. Yeah, it's off. That's why you can't log into Coinbase, and that's why you can't log into your Exodus wallet. You're typing it, thinking you're typing it, but you never typed the number part of it because numlock was off. Oh my God, you think that's all it was? This lady was in tears, thinking she'd just been cleaned out. She had a nice little amount in there. Let me tell you something. I'd have been sick to my stomach. And I'm like, it's here. I said, let's go to Coinbase. So we log into Coinbase, same thing. Yep. Her little transaction that she was waiting on is still there pending. Yep, we're good. Totally good. So, the poor lady, I was like, oh man, this poor lady might have just lost it, And I'm like, no, you're good. You're totally fine. She's like, oh my God, thank you so much. I'll send you Litecoin or something. I said, no, don't sweat it. I'll just keep it. It didn't take me long at all to help her. So yeah, I don't mind helping people, but I got to balance my time very wisely. Now that the website ticket stuff is all way settled down, barely any tickets ever come in. Maybe one or two a day, if that. And most of them have nothing to do with damn tickets. Hey Joe, what do you think I should do with? No, not entering that. Close the ticket. Hey Joe, I know you're not supposed to enter to put a ticket here, but I got to ask you. Nope, not entering that. Close the ticket. And then I've got a million emails to deal with, but my time is back. I'm back, got my time back for the most part. But again, I want to help everybody, but you can't help everybody. And like I said, a couple guys at work, I think they sold off. I know one did. And the other one, I think he may have thought he did, but it didn't go through or something happened, which may have been a saving grace, because then the price jumped back up on him. And he would have been pissed off that he got out and then the price just jumped up again. So I'm not sure what happened with him, but the one guy, he sold off. And if anyone would ask me, Joe, somebody sold off today. Who do you think it was? Instantaneously, I know exactly who it was. Yes, it was that person. Not Dan. Dan did not. Dan was texting, Joe, I'm buying more. I'm trying to get more right now. Dan, keep up the good work. You're doing it right. Doing it right. I said my boss got it at $109, $8 or $9 Litecoin. One person in the chat was like, hey, I got it at like 100 or something. I'm like, now we're talking, because it's at $130. You're up 30%. $125, you're up 25% on that move in like 15 minutes, which is a beautiful thing. But boy, is it hard to really time those bottoms like that and really get in at that sweet spot. So, kudos to people when they get into those. And now again, yeah, so waiting in. Now we wait for it to go back. It'll hit 200 again. Then it'll be 250, 300. It's going to happen. So anyways, DENT, man, the word of the day is DENT. You can thank me later. Freebie, costs you nothing. And I thought, well, maybe I should put this out in the trade calls first, go the paying customer thing, But there's time. There's time to do, to act on this. I might say something in the trade calls, honestly, just to, hey guys, see my video tomorrow, but you may want to grab some more DENT. I may just do that in the trade calls. So again, we've been a little slow on trade calls right now because of the market being down. We're not going to be giving out calls when the market's going down. That's, worst thing you can do. Get into these coins as they're plummeting. Shouldn't we have waited before they got further down? Exactly. So guys, sit on the sidelines for a little bit. wait it out a little bit. But we also want to provide some value in the meantime, So I'm glad I was able to throw out the bone of Wild, but I'm probably going to throw out this Dent one as well. I don't think this announcement's going to be really, really soon with Dent. If there is, there's going to be an announcement. There has to be. But I don't know. It could be, could it be February? Could it be March? Yeah, the answer is yeah, it could be. But do you want Dent today at $2, 2.5 cents? Or do you want Dent maybe in a week or two from now at 5 cents? And there's no announcement. It just happened to be correcting back the other way now. That's all I'm saying for now. So take care.